Hey, what up guys, Mexican Juan here. Today I'm bringing you a new series called Storytime in my channel. Basically, if you guys don't know what Storytime is when a YouTuber tells a really crazy ass story, or just a regular story people might be interested in. Now, I'm gonna tell you a really crazy story. How the time I could have died if it wasn't for my godfather who saved me. Now, it was during it wasn't during the summer. It's like I still have 1 month of school. We have 2 weeks off vacation. I'm like, yeah, having a fun time playing video games. Yeah. I'll tell you that. I was playing video games like for the whole weekend, and then the other weekend came. My dad and my mom friends invited them to go to the beach. They're like, "Oh, you guys want to come to the beach? You can bring your son as well." And I'm like, "Okay." Apparently, they brought 3 cars. 3 cars. No, I'm like, why you guys bringing 3 cars? So I'm like, one for us, one for you guys, and one for the other family. And the other family was apparently my good friend. I won't mention his name. So basically, I'm like, oh, I want to go with him. Can we go? I want to go drive with their family because their family was funner than mine. My family's just fucking boring. I'll tell you that. Now, now. It's a 3 hour drive. Me and my friend are playing on the PSP, or we're just playing rock, paper, scissors, or playing I Spy. And when we get to the beach, I'm like, oh, alright then. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna go in the ocean. He's like, are you coming with me? I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna play in the sand. Cause I don't know how to swim, man. I was afraid something bad was gonna happen. And it actually did. Now, during this, during the time, I was 2 hours playing in the sand. Basically. And my mom, and when I wanted to go on the PSP or something like that, my mom told me, she was like, now you got 2 options here. One, you can get in the water with your good friend, or two, you can get big slap in front of everyone. I'm like, which one can it be? I'm going in the water with my friend. Now, me and my friends are in the water for 1 hour. We have 2 hours left before we go home. So he had to convince me to go in the water. I was like covered in sand. You can tell. Now, during the 1 hour, we were just having fun. We were just playing in the water. We were splashing it in each other's bodies. Pause. Pause. It sounded kind of gay. Pause. 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 Now, or no homo. No homo. No homo. Now, basically. um but they were warning us that there was going to be big waves. Most people got out. I was not one of the most people who got out. I just stood in the water. I was having a good time, finally. And I'm like, oh, fuck this. My friend, he's like, oh, we're just going to stay here for a little bit. Now, my dad warned me this was going to be a big-ass wave. I didn't listen to him. Because at that time, I didn't really care what my dad said. At that time. Now, a big wave hits us. I'm like, oh my god, we're about to die. Luckily for me, my godfather saved me from a terrible death. Other than my dad, he saved my good friend. I will not mention his name. Me and him were saved from my dad and my godfather, and we are both scarred for life, apparently. Now, I actually know how to swim. Hope you guys like that story. Like, comment, subscribe to hear more about me. Yeah, ooh, and